Hey, this is Gabriel Castro from Exotic Wood Pen. Check out my Facebook site, Gilded Age Pens. You've probably seen this particular fountain pen. Sorry about the light. I'm going to make another fountain pen. I've been wanting to do this one for quite a while. Used a couple of 18 millimeter ebonite rods from Vermont freehand. And I've got two rods just in case I make a mistake. It's going to be based loosely on this one here, but it's also going to incorporate a 64 gig flash drive. I took it apart, the SanDisk. I got this on Amazon, less than 20 bucks. And the line on there is showing how far that goes inside the computer, so that's how deep how far this needs to be buried in, minimum, or maximum rather. Anyway, that is going to go into the tailpiece of this particular section on the next pen. This will be longer to accommodate this. It's basically going to have a double cap and body thread section like you would see right here. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this up, and then we'll start drilling it out. Hey, this is Gabriel Castro from exoticwoodpen.com. In this video, we're going to be making the Ebonite cap. This is a rough breakdown of what the cap looks like. The overall length is 3 inches. The inside cavity is 33/64 by 1.5 inches deep. That is this portion right here, the deepest, the widest part, and then it steps down to 3/8 of an inch, and the entire length is 2.5 inches of the 3-inch cap. I leave a 1/2 inch at the end for the clip that I add on the exterior. So, and that is this part here. This is a little bit shorter than the way I normally do it, but you can see the line right there, and you can see how much further it is that extends out to. But that's just my little prop that I work with. And anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so the inside of my cap, it steps down like this over here, so I know it's solid from here to here, which is what I need when I put my clip on. This is about 3/8 of an inch. Normally I like a 1/2 inch, but I'm going to make it a little bit shorter this time because I want to keep the length of my cap down, or try and make it smaller than the body. So anyway, this is how much room I have to work with. This is where it steps, so this is where I can start my taper from this line down to make it look like the other pen. Okay, so there's the basic shape. I'm just going to rough sand this to contour the end a little bit better, and then micro mesh it just like I did the other off camera. In the beginning of the video, I showed you the diagram of the cap. So after I turned it, I haven't made the clip yet for it, but as you can see, we have this first dimension of 1 5/8. If I use my high-tech tool here, there's one line there, and then there is a second line, and that goes there. So this is marked 1 5/8, and then this is, or excuse me, this one is 1 5/8. That's where the first, where it stops first, and you can hear that hit. And then it steps down to the 3/8 by 2.5 inches, and that's the overall length, 2.5 inches of the inside of the cap. And the exterior of the cap is the 3 inches. And then I just basically turned that, as you saw, and then wet sanded with micro mesh. If we look at the pin, you saw the section already, and then you see how that fits inside. So the inside dimension is 33 by 64. That's why I turn this to 1/2 inch or less. That way it will fit inside the cap, and there's no issues with that fitting on there. Thank you for watching.